You can find quilling pine leaves in almost every quilling project in the winter season. And in this video I want to share a very easy and fast quilling technique how to make them. I will also show you how to make this quilling card with the quilling pine leaves. You need two different shades of green. I'm using a lighter and a darker one to make a little bit of contrast. The size and the length of the paper strip don't really matter. Glue both paper strips on one end together. Before you start folding the paper strips, make sure the lighter green is on the inside of the quilling leaf. And then fold the paper strips like this. And press the end gently. In order to hold this in position, you have to use a little bit of glue on both paper strips. This is just one tiny part of the quilling pine leaf. You have to repeat the same process over and over. When you go on with the next part of the quilling pine leaf, make sure it is a little bit longer than the one before. This is what I mean. Can you see the second part of the pine leaf? It is a little bit longer than the first one. Make longer parts until you reach the center of the paper strip. And then you have to make smaller parts. Once you reach the end, cut away the lighter paper strip and shorten the darker one and glue it around. And there it is, a quilling pine leaf. Just curve it to one side and it's done. It was very easy to make, wasn't it? What do you think? Just let me know it in the comments. Now we can go on with the quilling card. I'm using 2 sheets of 300 GSM paper to make it. Cut out 2 different sizes of these paper sheets and glue them together. And as you can see, I added some highlights on the card by using metallic acrylic paint. If you also want to make this, use a quilling needle instead of a brush. In this way, the dots will be tiny. Now we can start with the quilling card. Just glue some of these quilling pine leaves on the card like I do. Pay attention, they have to be symmetrical, and don't worry about the gaps between the pine leaves. We will cover them later with another layer of pine leaves. On this place, make a little bit space for the trunk. I made the trunk with a teardrop shape and place it on the center line of the tree. Now we can go on and cover all the gaps with another layer of pine leaves. In the next step, I will make some tight coils with different colors. They will be the ornaments. And make 5 teardrop shapes with a yellow paper strip, cause this will be the star on the top of the tree. If you haven't done yet, don't forget to like the video. I really appreciate your support. This is the last step. Attach all the tight coils on the first layer of the pine leaves and the yellow teardrop shapes on the top of the tree. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know how to make these tiny quilling angels, just check out the next video here. Thank you for watching.